Hello, everyone. I'm Sean.
This is Hoon.
And we are the Courageour Frights, back once again with another movie review. So we are still in Montreal.
Yes.
And as you can see, our dark hotel room. This is another one of our 1 a.m. reviews. So we'll try to be as articulate as possible, but no promises. And honestly, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So here we're going to review two things. One is called, of course, Kryptic.
Yeah.
Which you'll see by the title of the video. That's the main feature. It was preluded by Ringneck, which is a short film. So if we're going to talk about Ringneck, it's is a weird kind of body horror film, dealing with somebody who has a pet dove or pigeon that has recently passed away. And so he gets the tattoo of the bird because apparently the bird had like a deep significance to him. They get something to do with his relationship that he's in and like all that kind of stuff now. And he puts emphasis on getting the tattoo done with ashes from the bird, and essentially his tattoo gets infected. And
Pretty much.
I'm not sure if the rest of it is supposed to be purely symbolic or like psychological or what have you, but he basically turns into a were-pigeon.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have some sort of symbolism somewhere.
But as dumb as that sounds, it's actually fully serious.
Yeah.
So it actually wasn't too bad. So
No, it wasn't. It was pretty decent actually.
yeah, it wasn't a bad film. And now we're going to get into the main feature, which was Kryptic. So we're going to go by the Fantasia synopsis here. So clad in a pink windbreaker and hiking boots, Kay Hall joins a group of women on a nature hike to Crypto Peak. The area is known for cryptids and is also where renowned cryptozoologist Barbara Valentine went missing 3 years prior, while she searched for a mysterious creature. When Kay strays from the group and has a disturbingly vicious encounter with the beast, she forgets who she is and becomes obsessed with finding Barb Valentine, who bears an uncanny resemblance to Kay. Fleeing an intruder that night, she heads back to the forest where she meets an array of strangers with, yes, cryptic messages, as she searches for the missing scientist and the creature. The deeper Kay goes into the woods, the more she learns about Barb, and haunted by gooey sexual interludes, and oh boy, are there no shortage of those.
Yeah.
The deeper she delves into her psyche, the closer she gets to the truth. All right, so I went into this wanting a film about cryptids, and
this is something else.
Yeah, it's really heavy on the psychological, like, thriller aspect of it. It's very hard to follow at times. Not straightforward at all. I'm going to be completely upfront. This film is not for me.
No. It definitely has. There was definitely a message that was supposed to be being portrayed here with the way this monster is, and her encounters with the people that she meets along the way, I guess.
Right.
But it goes into, like, if I were to go for it, it's going into spoilers. But
right, it definitely deals with a lot of social issues. Primarily, it seems to be a focus on like abusive, controlling relationships and trying to escape from reality, like that sort of thing. Yeah,
in the way the person's life is. Yeah,
that would be my guess. What they're getting at here. They do interweave a few aspects of some cryptozoology type stuff. Like, I'm a pretty big fan of cryptid stuff, so they do certain aspects, more outlandish aspects of like Bigfoot lore, like interdimensional stuff or portals and like that sort of thing, which are things connected to Bigfoot, but it's kind of the more outrageous fringe theories. They get into that. The creature in this movie is some like made up cryptid called Suka, which, if you know Russian, you'll probably think is quite amusing. But it's, like I said, it's very slow. It's very meandering.
It's kind of abstract a little bit.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
It's very abstract.
I mean, the effect work was
All right.
fairly decent, I guess. because it's like there is a lot of like goo. It's like goo. It's like this weird.
Even the
nasty
director, the director was there, and they asked her, "What can you say about your film?" And she's like, "There's a lot of mucus."
Yeah, it's all over the place.
She's not wrong. So yeah, it's very cryptic, as the title would suggest. So sorry, can't get into too much detail without going to spoiler territory. And even if we could, honestly, I don't know if I could fully explain what I watched. So
yeah, like we said, these aren't normally. It's probably not normally a movie we normally watch. So
no,
it's kind of it's a little bit different, but you kind of get what she's like the director is getting at with the way the movie's portrayed. So
yeah, like I said, these type of films are common at film festivals, and no films for everyone. And like I said, this just wasn't for me. Doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, if you're into these sort of films, then you'll probably get enjoyment from it. But me personally, it didn't do much for me. So that's our review for Kryptic. So if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more like this in the future, and you too could feel the strength welling within. See ya.